This is like the unplugged version of what I do. Every Wednesday over at tryflourishing.org, I facilitate a Dharma study. It is becoming, or I'm trying to make it, the hottest ticket in town. If you have a business that you are trying to start, a career that you are trying to grow, if you have an aspiration in your life that you are trying to bring to fruition or manifest, that is the place to go because it helps you get your heart set right, get in alignment with your mindset so that you can bring it into the world. So many of us, we have dreams that we need buried within our heart. We have ideas that we pull out, they stuck within our heart. And it's time to break out of that funk. So every Wednesday on tryflourishing.org, I lead that Dharma study. We do a meditation. We give our inner light right so that we can begin to change the world all around. And that's the beautiful thing of it. But here, what I do here on Indoor Opera, this is like the unplugged. This is like the vision board where we hold a space for the aspirations that we have for our lives, where we expand the vision that we have for our lives, and where we just come together as a community, right? We talk about our dreams, what we want out of life, some of those key moments. And if the Dharma says, bring a little conscience, bring a little doubt, bring ourselves back into alignment, right? So that's important. So today's a mukbang, right? So last week it was the election, and all the energy was heightened. Everybody was alert and everything. But now this week we are finding stability. And so we're going to be talking about the four hotels. We're going to be talking about the Viceroy Hotel in Cabo, and also the Nomade in Tulum, and the also luxurious Amangiri five-star hotel in Utah, plus Papi in Miami. And while doing that, we're going to be having a mukbang. So this is what I got for dinner tonight for our mukbang, and this is salmon teriyaki. There's a side salad. There's some California rolls and some spicy tuna rolls. Also, I have some of these dragon rolls right here with some miso soup and this Bogle Pinot Noir, just to top it all off. So it's going to be an entire experience. So I'm glad that you're able to come hang with me and vibe with me tonight. No pressure, just keeping it real life. And so we'll do these occasionally. We talk about hotels, we talk about Airbnb, we talk about design, we'll just kind of chit chat about life. That's what it's all about. So first up, this hotel right here is the Viceroy Hotel in Cabo. And take a look at this. So the Viceroy Hotel in Cabo is actually a stunning place. If you've ever been to Cabo, well, most people in LA, there's like weekend getaway places, right? There are places that you just go if you want a one night, 2 nights, 3 nights, just to get away, to get out of the LA scene, get out of the LA way of life. Now, there are a number of places you can go. You can go up to Santa Barbara. You can go up to Ojai. You can go east of Palm Springs, up to Joshua Tree. You can head south, and you can go to Laguna or to San Diego. But every once in a while, I just want to get on a plane and fly. And so I think it's like a 21-hour drive from Los Angeles to Los Cabos. But if you fly, just a few hours. And it's a quick trip. And it's so stunning there in Los Cabos. Breathtaking people. Really, really beautiful vibe. They have this very arid climate, this very desert feel, and it's really, really beautiful. And so one of the hotels that are there is the Viceroy Hotel. It's a luxurious hotel down in Los Cabos. Now, I just pulled it up for you to check it out. So they actually have when you come to their website from the start, you can almost see they're talking about relaxation. They're talking about all your stresses are going away, beautiful, all those sorts of things. Just check it out. It's a stunning sanctuary. And then I always like to read these descriptions because these descriptions sometimes much into them, but you know what? I get caught up. Some people they don't even pay attention to the descriptions, but I love reading these descriptions. So let me grab one of my first California rolls, and actually I need some soy sauce to go in it, right? I'm over here messing up, but I have this soy sauce packet, and I'll mix it in with the wasabi to give it a little spicy kick. There we go. Let me mix it up a little bit. Okay, perfect. It's gonna be a little spicy, but it'll be all right. That was good. So Los Cabo is at the very tip of Baja California in Mexico. And so it says the Viceroy of Los Cabo. Let me read this description. It says, on the Sea of Cortez in Baja, at the edge of the horizon, Viceroy Los Cabo is like no other place on earth. The architecturally stunning concept by Miguel Angel Arenal lures you into a quiet state of mind with its cinematic view and striking architecture around every turn. Be a part of a scene and restore your spirit with immersive experiences throughout the hotel. The resort is crowned by 5 restaurants and lounges, a rooftop bar, and a holistic focused spa. The historic colonial streets of San Jose del Cabo are nearby and are endless opportunities for outdoor adventure on land and sea. Yet staying right in your guest room where sunlight streams through floor to ceiling windows and you have your very own private patio or balcony may be just the life changing experience you need. Right? Just reading that description right there, it just kind of puts you into the frame of mind of where you are going. Right? I love that line where it says, lures you into a quiet state of mind with cinematic views and striking architecture at every turn. So let's see some of the pictures of the guest room. So one feature that you'll see that I really want to point out is the kind of bird nest structure that they have in the middle of the pool. And we'll get to that. So check out this guest room, and it says accommodations, check in and be enraptured. All right? It's beautiful. There are 198 guest rooms nestled in striking white buildings, all connected by elevated walkways under which water flows directly from the Sea of Cortez. It's nature meets modernity, inside and out. Check a look at this guest room. Look at that. Sleek line, high wooden backboard accent walls. Um, and it's just this beautiful interplay of these kind of white walls with these wooden backboards, right? It's not necessarily right. It's not that kind of Brazilian walnut wood. It's not this super um, wood that's highly polished and finished. It has this more kind of rustic, relaxed vibe to it, and it kind of like it's like a new mid-century almost, right? It feels like it feels very lived in, right? It doesn't feel like when you see the backboard, right, of the wood behind the bed and the shelves that line the walls, and where you can see up in the corner of the picture where there are kind of shelves where the coffee pot is at and the tea mugs are at. It does not feel like it is pretentious at all, right? It doesn't give you that feeling of authority. It just feels like very comfortable, right? It looks very clean, very comfortable, very relaxed, a little minimal, but not so minimal where there's nothing there, right? It's not sparse, but it has clean lines right? And just it is kind of focused on the view, right? This view of the pool, view of the ocean. So this isn't the place that you feel like, you know what, I want to be pretentious and I want to feel like I'm that one. This is the place where you go, I need some respite. It's time for some me time. I just need to check in with myself. This is the kind of place. And so take a look at this suite. Mm. Well, mm. The suite looks beautiful. So I love this kind of stone table. I don't know if that's like limestone or granite. I know it's not marble, but it looks like it could be limestone. Um, some sort of limestone, like a semi-polished or more like a flat, right? A flat limestone, and they have this kind of very low fruit basket on the table, right? Just looks very rustic. And you can see instead of the banners, I mean the what would those be called? The banisters, I guess that's what that would be, are all glass. So you have this kind of uninterrupted view of the sea right there from your room, right? And right there from your room, you can see the beach. And you have this couch, right, that just kind of invites you to just lounge and look at the sea, right? Just let your cares, let your worries run away. And so their color palette, as you can see, they have these kind of, once again, these very muted, um, white, off-white tones, and it's really, really beautiful. Some of the pottery that's up there, you see some of the white bases, and you see it interspersed with like just hints of wood, just like accents, like pops of wood. It's very nice. Um, and so you go in there, you think, oh, this is like a clean, relaxing getaway. You don't see like lots of structured chairs. You see there are those cushions to sit on, and the furniture is pretty low. It's inviting you to go low. It's inviting you to just kind of relax and chill. And so that looks really, really nice. Okay, you want to try one of these salmon, not salmon rolls, but what is this? This is a spicy tuna roll with a little sauce. Okay, next picture. Mm, that was really good. And the pizzas and Phillips. That looks exceptional. Doesn't that just look so inviting? Look at that couch. It's all in a circle. And so once again, this isn't a feel of like this is where you go for a pretentious kind of getaway, right? This is where you go to relax and recover. This couch, look at it, it's in a circle. It is inviting you, like bring your friends, bring your family, and come hang out around the couch, right? With these floor-to-ceiling windows in this casitas and villas that just kind of stretch, right? You can tell there what must be 16, 17, 18-foot ceilings in there. And the windows just stretch from the floor to the ceiling. You have these endless views of the ocean. You have these views of the palm trees and gardens and outside patio. And it's just a place that just kind of captures the imagination. Once again, the color palette on the couch is very muted, very lighted, very light, wide, off white, with these kind of pops of color, right? These pops of very earthy colors. Well, not earthy, but like aqua colors, right? You see that kind of turquoise pillow, you see the striped blue pillows, you see these pops of green with on the plant on the table. But everything kind of just blends, and it's inviting you to one, like the couches, it's very low, but it's all comfort, right? It's about being in comfort. It's about bringing yourself and surrounding yourself with the people that you love. And so that's a beautiful thing, I think. Especially in a world where we can feel so disconnected, just to invite yourself, to put yourself in a setting, in a scenery, where you can reconnect and recharge and reboot. This is it. So moving on to the next photo. Okay, so it takes us back to the original. So I want to show you a picture of the bird. Okay, so we kind of see it here. Take a look. So this is one of the restaurants. Um, Cicero. Oh, that's a beautiful name for a restaurant. It's a Cicero restaurant. This is home style mesa as it's truly meant to be, available for rent. That's a good way of describing this resort. It's luxury home style, right? It is a luxury, but it is also home style. It is warm. It is inviting, right? It isn't like you feel like you don't have to get dressed up to go out somewhere, right? You can go out on the beach, relax, and come inside and still have your flip flops on. And even one of the pictures that we saw, right? They had the sandals right here. There's the sandals and the bag right there by the couch, just ready for you to just go into the beach. So it's like an indoor outdoor living style, and that's kind of what they're inviting. And so, um, pull that back up. Okay, so this is the restaurant Casero, which I absolutely love this name, Casero. Right? It's like where are we going out to eat today? What's for breakfast? Casero. You take a look at this table. Once again, inviting this kind of like large. It has space for lots of food, right? Everyone to come together. It's a big table. It's a gathering there, right? Right there by the pool, right there in the heart of it. And it says available for breakfast, right? I want you to know you can come down here for breakfast, right? Beautiful. Okay. And so I also have some salmon curry Papi. So I'll grab one of these things. Try that as well. Good. So the description of the restaurant, the Cero restaurant. Our main restaurant is a Mexican kitchen with heart, and you are welcome like family. Right? They got this down at the Viceroy, Los Cabo. This isn't like you don't belong here. This hotel isn't like it's exclusionary. It says we're going to set a high standard. It's going to be 5 stars. It's going to be luxurious. But you are welcome here. This is like a home style kind of meal. You are meant to feel like you are at a home away from home. And it says a Mexican kitchen with heart, right? And you are welcomed like family. This is a home style mesa as it's truly meant to be, hearty, healthy, and entirely handcrafted. You'll find our cocinero, press tortillas, cocinero, pressing tortillas, fresh tortillas day or night, right? Fresh tortillas. Anytime you crave authenticity, there is everything from short rib, bafria, chicle, to our sweet pastries basket. The Pharaoh invites you to indulge in the best, most cobbled dining with classic cuisine and breathtaking indoor, outdoor views. And right, that's the kind of invitation there, right? You are at home, you are welcome by family. This is indoor, outdoor. All you need is sandals. You don't need your stilettos here, right? Leave your stilettos at home. You don't need them here. Just grab your sandals, grab your Turkish towel, head out to the beach, right? And grab your margarita. Right, that is what they're promoting. So this is the Pharaoh's restaurant. Look at this. Beautiful. Look at these chairs. So I love how they have these kind of wide A-frame kind of legs, but then the chairs and these kind of elongated backrests. But then the tables, they're like these cone drums, right? They just kind of flare out, and they have this kind of muted copper color, earth, like almost mud-like color, and it looks very nice, right? In contrast with that, I'm not sure if that's concrete or some plants there. So once again, here's this kind of communal table, kind of elevated, and it has these these black legs that are kind of like look like steel metal legs. Very cool, very chic, right? And they even leave one chair open, like there's this seat is for you, like right. This is imagining you with your friends or your family there, and one chair is open, right? That chair is for you, right? That's pretty cool, right? Take a look at this. This is like, right? Come here for breakfast, right? Come wake up, come have a good breakfast. We're going to make it. You don't have to worry about cleaning the place. You don't have to worry about breaking any eggs. You don't have to worry about any of that. We're going to have some nice pancakes for you for breakfast with some strawberries and raspberries on top and some dulce de leche on the side and or some caramel if you like that, for that, right? Or if you're on more of a health kick, you can come grab some whole oats, bananas, absolutely sweet, absolutely delicious kind of breakfast there. And so the tables, they overlook the pool. Now you can see right there in the center of it all is this bird nest kind of structure that they have. And this is like the spiritual heart of the hotel right there. Everything looks upon this pool, but at the center of the pool is this bird nest structure, right? And it just looks so pretty, right? It's absolutely beautiful, breathtaking. So there's that. Let's see some more pictures. Let's take a look at the gallery. So this is the inside of the bird nest structure. Nido inside. Take a look at that. Look at that. Kind of like lattice, kind of woven structure. Looks like really like cozy, right? It just feels cozy, and it just lets you peer out right there into the heart of the sea. Absolutely gorgeous, right? Stunning design. Take a look at this. Take a look at this, right? Wouldn't you like to have a mimosa up here, right? Wouldn't you like to have a daiquiri up here? Wouldn't you like to have a couple of margaritas up here? This is where you come to hang out. This is the Cielo Mar, right? Sky, ocean rooftop, right? This is where the sky meets the ocean right here. And even the overhang, look how they bring that motif of that kind of woven wood structure up to the very top where the overhang is at, right there, right? So it's like clean white lines, great use of lighting, like right there all along the pillars, and then boom, these kind of wooden lattices just to lighten it up. And the same thing with the chairs, the tables, right? Cushions, white, light colors, chairs, wooden. Looks old, looks very inviting, looks very warm, very clean, very chic, right? Definitely like that. And then it turns it into the event space. You can just imagine having the reception up there, right? Destination wedding, corporate retreat, right there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And Darrow, once again, the Darrow restaurant. See that. Now take a look at this main pool, right? So it is pool, looped by pool, looped by pool, looped by the Sea of Cortez, right? So they are bringing the sea to you. This is stunning. Look at these elliptical shapes. Look at the chairs around these elliptical shapes within these pools. They're side by side, and they are adjacent to the ocean. I mean, the sea that's brought into the hotel. with these kind of dark gray um, curved patios, right? And so there's something very relaxing about these curved, sloping lines, right? It has lots of gentle slopes all around, but also, when you see it from the vantage point, it looks very dramatic, right? But it's really, really beautiful. And so I really like how that looks. And so the family pool deck, right? You have the family pool that's kind of separated. You can keep your eye on the kids right there, and that's really nice. And then they have the beach deck, right? And so the beach deck right there, right by the ocean. Once again, keeping that teardrop or elliptical shape and the bird's nest motif all throughout. Beautiful, beautiful. And taking a look from this aerial view on this, beauty on this, it just says, I can find peace here, right? Meet the ocean, right? Land meet ocean, stress meet relief. That's what this place is saying. And so that's the South Beach. Taking a look from a different vantage point, looking onto the hotel, right? Almost like these, it's like a cubular white brutalist style, right? It's just like cube, right? And it's an interesting way that it's like you see all these other things have these very angular elements, but all these are just kind of white cubes, and it's just like saying, you know what? It's not even about the building itself, right? That's not what the focus is. The focus is on the nature, it's on the environment, it's on the waves, it's on the bird basket, it's on all the other natural elements, and I just think that's pretty beautiful as well. So Ocho Bar. Mm-hmm. Taking a look at that real quick. Beautiful, beautiful. The ballroom, everything meeting with. And so we'll kind of leave the Viceroy a little Cabo here. I think it has a wonderful overview of it, and we'll move on, right? And so this is where it's happening. This is where it's at. This is the spot. This is the Nomade in Tulum. So Tulum during the shutdown has become the go-to destination for everyone, right? Everyone I know is just headed off to Tulum because they're like, you know what, I need a getaway. And when you see a video like this, right, when you see the kind of entrance that they have here, you go, I see why. It says the meeting point of those whose journey never ends. And that is the road to Tulum. And you can see these stunning water, and you see their emphasis on mind, body, and soul. Tulum is known for, a very healing place, a place of restoration and rejuvenation. It's right there in Quintana Roo in the Mayan Peninsula, and it has these jungles and these structures that are just highly influenced by wood and just like lots of light and lots of you don't see these like it isn't like a stark white kind of place. It is wood upon wood upon wood, and it is just makes you feel like this is the new chic rustic, right? It is like a modern rustic, right? If it was a neo rustic, and it's not even that shabby chic. It looks very relaxing and cool, and the aesthetic on the place is beautiful, right? You just want to take an Instagram photo everywhere around here. And it says this, spaces designed for learning and expansion. The secret to our success in Tulum lies in our authentic representation and revealed revival of the mini culture, of the Mayan culture, with our sacred fire rituals, cacao ceremonies, and ancient Mayan healing treatments, right? Right there, they're going towards some of those indigenous traditions, right? They're saying they're reminding themselves of the ancestral land upon which they now sit, that you can go and find restoration here. And so that's one of the beautiful things about this hotel. You see everybody, these people go here, go to Tulum, they go for like these soul dances, and they go for yoga, and they go for meditation, and they go for ayahuasca, and they go for all these healing ceremonies, right? That there was something to learn about our intuitive life, right? The fast-paced life, the tech life. Sometimes we just have to unplug and plug into ourselves, right? So every day is a journey, and the journey itself is home, right? Every day is a journey, and the journey itself is home. And that's what Nomad is all about. And so let's take a look at the Nomad. Where should we start? Let's Nomad Fair. What's that? I love how they infuse their philosophy all throughout. It says, Nomad Life. We believe that life is about the people you meet and the things you create with them. Human connection is the driving force for us, right? So you have some meditating, group doing yoga, individuals, maybe they're doing some sort of ritualistic ritual or just holding the space, being present, walking meditation. You have people doing like this dancing in the sand, right? Beautiful right there overlooking the ocean. More private meditation, some healing, indigenous circles, maybe a sweat lodge, have someone playing the flute, pillows, people just gathering around. You have these tea for tea ceremonies. You have these giant bonfires on the beach, right? You have so much. You have Reiki sessions. And you have so much, right? Like take a look at this. Take a look at this food, the stunning singing bowl, sound bath, healing. Absolutely beautiful, right? What did you want to come to get restored here? If you need a restoration, this is the place to go. Like, this is the place to go. So, there's that experience. Next. Let's do heritage. This down real quick. We have profound respect for the land upon which we build our hotels and the communities. We are inspired by the local heritage and histories of these sites. Each of our hotels embodies not only the local culture, but also the ancient traditions and the forgotten wisdom of the region, right? So there's kind of revival aspect right there in the midst of the jungle, right? The Tulum is located at the southernmost tip of the Riviera Maya, on the stretch of white sand and turquoise water that borders the dense Yucatan jungle. Today, the rugged, pristine coastal region is home to some of Mexico's best preserved ruins, mystical cenotes, underwater caves, and the largest protected coastal area in Mexico, the Sian-Cayan Biosphere Reserve. Taking a look at that, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Check that out. So that is, let's just take a look at some of the rooms. Boy, let's take a look at the master suite. Right, look at these walls, right? Like they're stone walls, right? Wood floors, so not these polished wood floors, right? Wicker baskets, everything was not necessarily. It's not. It looks. I don't want to say aged, but it it looks weathered. Like it has a history. Like it has a like it didn't just show up here, right? They didn't. It doesn't look like Curtain Barrel. It looks like an old ancient kind of place, right? And that's the look that they're going for. So that's the vibe you'll get when you head over here. That's that. So we're going to switch gears a little bit. This is the Amangiri. Take a look at this video that they have on their website. Look at that. Horseback riding, crossing between the two rocks, sound, singing bowl, sound bath, candle lit, concrete, rammed earth in the midst of the desert, just these beautiful lines on it, Reiki and massages, burning some sage, right? Once again, if you need restoration, this is it. It's the place, right? It's luxury meets modern healing, So check that out, like right on the edge of the canyon, right? The rock storm, the stone formation, they become a part of the resort. Look at how the light just streams in there. Look how they're part of the landscape. Look how they have a pavilion, tent pavilion. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Would you like to dine here? Like, right? Have the fires cranking, going, right? On a cool night. Have an event right here. We have a hot tub right next to it. Come through. Look at the stunning Utah landscape, right? So this kind of just puts it all into perspective. The Amangiri isn't trying to usurp the environment. It is saying the environment swallows us whole, right? That we found balance in the midst of this universe, that it's not all about me, it's not all about what I want out of life, that it is about finding a rhythm and a flow in the midst of the vastness of it all, right? Finding stability. And so that is that. Let's take a look at the accommodation. This was really good. We'll try to stay here in this tent. That would be awesome. Look at how it just raining. I love that. That tent is actually really beautiful. Wall. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. All right, so moving on. Papi steak. Check it out. Gallery. I'm sure you can oh, this one. Take a look at these. So, first of all, take a look at the steak. Looks delicious, right? Steak, burgers, right? You know what you're going to do. Steak and burgers. People right there in this kind of luxury. I wanted to show you some of these crushed red velvet couches that just look amazing. I guess I have to back up one. Okay, they have that flower wallpaper over it. Wait, look at this. Oh, that's the flower. That. Take take a look at this red velvet, right? This is like 1920s elegance right there, right? It looks like what one of these old movie stars would go, like one of the Cecil B. DeMille, right? He would be sitting up there, right? Warner, he would be sitting up there, right? All the moguls. It looks like this is the kind of place that they would be hanging at. The Rat Pack. They would be there, just hanging out in one of these booths in the crushed red velvet, right? Isn't that kind of how it looks like? And in the background, it just has this bold Miami aesthetic. I just love that. These kind of flowers, and they're not on white, right? You don't see white anywhere in here. It is a black background, and it kind of has these pops of bold colors. And that's one thing I like about Miami, is that they are not afraid of color in Miami. They say, you know what? We embrace color, right? We embrace its vibrancy, and we won't be overwhelmed by it. We will find a sense of comfort in it. So there's a beautiful aesthetic about this place that I really like. And so, yeah, I wanted to share that one with you as well. And so, wherever you are, whether you're thinking about the Viceroy Hotel or the Amangiri Hotel or the Nomade in Tulum or Papi Steakhouse, you know what try this one more time. Press the forward. It's not coming up. 1 second. Let me try to find it. Okay. I put it wrong. Okay, there we go. So, as I told you all, I'm a meditation teacher here in Los Angeles. This here at Amangiri is like the vision board, right? Where we just talk about dreams, that we just talk about, kind of some of the things that we want to desire out of life. But every Wednesday, I teach a Dharma study that talks about balance within our lives, talks about affirmation, talks about all those things that we hold dear. And so I invite you to come talk about your inner life, your ethical life. Really, if you want to succeed in life, you want to grow your business, you have to get disciplined. Most of us, especially most of us on our spiritual path, we are so undisciplined, right? We can be so careless, we can be so reckless. The Dharma says, mindfulness says, no, you have to pay attention, and you really have to be intentional about how you operate. Otherwise, you're going to lose your way, right? And it says that over and over and over again. And so this Dharma study, I'm turning it into the go-to ticket for Wednesday nights here in LA for the up-and-comers in the city who are striving to get ahead in life, right? And how can they keep their ethical life? How can they keep their balance in their life and move forward? That's what this is all about. I also hold private ennoblement tea meditation. It's a ceremonial aspect to it, and it's very, very beautiful. It's a wonderful way for you to cultivate balance in your life. I can facilitate a private tea meditation for you, and so if you would like to schedule or make reservations for private ennoblement tea meditation, I invite you to visit tryflourishing.org and do that as well. I also do drop regular meditation and affirmation for you as well. So that's the pitch. Please head over to tryflourishing.org. Sign up for the newsletter. It's right there at the bottom, where you can sign up, subscribe to the newsletter. We'll get you information about some of our bids and what we're doing, and keep you in the loop, right? And so, yeah, it's been fun hanging out with you today, talking about these hotels. Hopefully you get to stay at some of them in the future. And I will see you again on an upcoming show. Please sign up for the newsletter at tryflourishing.org. And also attend the Dharma study, right, on Wednesday night. That is the place to be. If you want to advance your career, if you want to grow your business, if you want to find new investors, that is going to be the place to go. This is going to be the new country club right here at this Dharma study. All right? So until next time, everyone, thank you for joining me. And I will see you again soon. So peace in, love,